his flatmates went in and took the opportunity to turn his room into a rainforest. We're talking full-on jungle. They filled the room with plants and a paddling pool in the middle of the floor with a goldfish in it.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Holly and welcome to Help I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met, where each episode I'll be talking to a real-life uni student about their university experience. Today I am joined by third-year product design student Ash. Hi Ash.
Hello.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's just get straight into it. How were you feeling before you started uni?
Before I started, it was kind of like, it was scary but exciting at the same time because you don't really expect what you're going to go into.
Yeah.
Like you always think it's going to be like school.
Yeah.
You're going to be told off by teachers
really
and it's
not
really
at all.
not. It's relaxed. You get to do what you want. You get to be your own individual. But you don't expect it. So first coming to it, like we would hear loads of stories about like my cousins going and they all dropped out because they didn't enjoy it. So it was very scary experience.
Almost like, I can imagine that being a bit like makes you very hesitant of that.
Everyone's afraid of the unexpected, aren't they? They just don't know where they're going to go. But it's actually, as soon as you get there, it's a lot more chill. You just enjoy going, making friends, meeting new people, and you just sort of get into that routine then, don't you?
Yeah. No. It's nice that you feel quite positive towards it. I like that. So what was it like when you first arrived? Like how were the feelings?
Bit nervous from what I can remember. It was quite a long time ago now. So what I can remember is coming, like my mother dropping me in and telling me to have a great time. We would go through like fun facts about myself in the car, thinking of like, what can I say first?
Ready to like make conversation with people.
Make friends.
No, I feel that.
And as soon as I got there, didn't realise that I was late getting to my first lecture. But you sit down and they kind of gave you icebreakers anyway. And you just met people, you introduced yourself.
I was going to say, once you're there, I feel like it does flow a lot more naturally than people expect.
It's not like school at all. You literally just get to walk around freely. Everyone was like friendly, all okay. It was nice knowing exactly where I was going because I don't live far from here. So I was able to come to the opening days and everything, which I would advise anyone to go to the opening days because you have that.
You do like get a vibe for it. Yeah.
And you get that expectation of like, you know where you're going, you know where to go if you need to. And it was nice.
Yeah, so you live not far. Why did you decide to stay in Cardiff for your studies?
So I'm very much a home bird. I have a very big family and we see each other all the time.
Yeah.
And back in high school, I always wanted to move away. But as soon as I had that decision too, I thought I just couldn't. It's nice being at home. And it was also scary at the same time because everyone who I was friends with who live here had all gone away from Cardiff, gone to somewhere else. But it's nice because you get to be there if you need to. Like I see my mother every Friday, I see my whole family every Sunday, but I still get to have that experience of being independent and being a student.
So did you move out and move into halls?
I did.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, how was that?
Well, for the first 3 months, I didn't get the halls because I wasn't considered like... not important, but
they prioritise the people living far away. Yeah.
And I got to see what uni was like whilst being at home, and I didn't really enjoy that. And being able to then move into an accommodation, it felt like you were starting like a new chapter of your life. You got to be that independent person. It was nice because like every choice that you made was always like my own choice. Yeah. And I get to do what I want. But then that can also be a bad thing because then I had to ring my mum and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know whether I've done this right. But you get to have that experience. You get to have that independence. So
I feel like it is nice, like going to uni, like from that difference from school to uni is so different. And you have so much more independence with uni and then like you're living independently as well. Obviously it is a lot at once, but it's amazing.
It can be very overwhelming. But as soon as you get like a routine going, that you're comfortable with, it's a lot more smooth sailing from there.
No, definitely. Amazing. And you study product design.
I do.
Yeah, so tell me, what does that entail? Why did you choose that?
Well, I always wanted to be a vet when I was younger, actually.
Okay.
And I
feel like that's such a common thing for children to want to be. Like, they love dogs, they're like, I want to be a vet.
Yeah. But then I found out through a friend who is currently a vet right now that a lot of her job is putting the animals down and doing things like that. So I turned my head away and I was like, no. But I was always a creative kid growing up. Yeah. Like I loved drawing, I loved painting. And going into high school, one of my teachers actually like inspired me to continue with product design because you got to create anything that you wanted, like anything you put your head to. Yeah. And being an animal lover, you can also create things for animals.
Yeah,
like
I was going to say.
For animal welfare, people welfare. It was just something that really intrigued me because you got to solve a problem in your own way. And it was something I really wanted to do.
Yeah, that's super cool. And have you enjoyed it so far? Well, I mean, it's coming to an end now. Yeah,
I have. I'm gonna do my master's with it because I want to continue. Because I've really enjoyed my time here, and the course is amazing. The lecturers are really friendly. You kind of get to know everybody throughout your years of being here. And I didn't want it to end, so I'm having another year here.
Are you doing your master's here?
I am. Yes.
Exciting.
I know.
When do you start? In September?
Back in September, yes.
Oh,
so I can't wait.
Yeah. Are a lot of people on your course doing masters or?
Some of them. There's about 6 of us, which apparently is one of the most they've had so far. I think I am going to miss some of the people that are leaving.
Yeah. No, definitely. I remember when I finished uni last year, like, it's the type of people that, like, you see on your course on, like, a daily basis. Never that much outside of uni, but it's just weird going from seeing these people every single day to not seeing, like, a lot of them I've not seen since we finished uni.
I think for me, I have a different experience because I live with my course mates. So my interpretation of like uni friends and course mate friends are kind of mixed. Yeah. So I see them on a regular basis. I see them at home. I see them in the uni.
Yeah. Well, I say that my best friend that I live with and have lived with for 4 years was on my course. And
was she?
My best friend, who he literally lives around the corner, was also on my course.
Oh.
But the wider circle of people outside of that. Yeah. Outside of that. But yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Now we've got time for some student confessions. No, like the TikTok trend of it's like, oh, like I'm bored, tell me your most unhinged stories.
Okay.
Basically, like I posted on Instagram trying to get the best student stories out of people. And we've got some to say.
Oh, okay.
We've got one here, so I'm going to read it and then we can unpack it. Because I've just had a glance and this looks kind of insane. Okay, someone wrote, in first year, someone in the flat next door went home for the weekend. Just before they were leaving, one of their flatmates sneakily went into their room and very slightly opened the window. As soon as the guy had left, his flatmates went in and took the opportunity to turn his room into a rainforest. We're talking full-on jungle. They climbed through the window to open the door, and over the weekend they filled the room with plants. Like, it says, we're talking dozens of plants, along with vines made out of tights and string, and a paddling pool in the middle of the floor with a goldfish in it.
Oh.
Yeah. And then just before he got back, they added rainforest sounds on a speaker and waited for him to open the door. When he opened the door, he just stood there listening to parrot noises, not really knowing what to say. The best part is, he kept the fish. It moved flats with him every year and ended up becoming his little mascot.
Oh.
He says, I don't even know if he named it, just that it outlived most of the plants. And it probably knew more about his degree than he did. That is insane.
I quite like that,
I'm kind of obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Like, that's really funny. I wish someone told me this whilst I was at uni, because I think that's not that anyone could. We were on the top floor of like a block of flats, so no one was climbing through any windows.
No,
but that's brilliant.
I think I would have really enjoyed that coming back in my room being a rainforest,
coming back in a room full of free houseplants that everyone's bought.
Exactly,
that's like a win. Them. Yeah, and a new pet.
Exactly.
What more could you want from that?
I am intrigued of the name, though. I would really like to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I want to know what the name of this goldfish was, but yeah, I can't say I have anything that really matches that sort of energy.
Not really.
No. Have you got any funny uni stories? I've heard you said something about a bullard.
Oh, God, yes.
Tell me the bullard story then. This is all I know. This is very mysterious.
Okay. So first year was very much, I think it is for every student, that first year is a bit unhinged. Everyone
very
goes
chaotic,
out.
Yeah.
Like, you're drunk almost every night. You're hungover almost every morning. It's
a lot. There's a lot going on. Yeah.
And my group of friends, it was always a last minute decision to like go out and all very drunk. And my friend decided that he could play leapfrog with some bullards. And he's not a very tall person either. He's quite small for his height.
A short king.
Yeah, he's a very, very short king. And at one point he tried to jump over and none of us were looking. And he got his trousers stuck on the bullard and got his hands stuck underneath him. So he fell straight face first onto the floor. And he knocked himself out for about 5 minutes.
Fully unconscious?
Fully unconscious. We were trying everything. We asked some stranger to get us some water, threw that on him. It was
not unconscious and getting waterboarded at the same time. Please.
But afterwards he woke up and he could not remember. He said he doesn't know what happened and he thought he was only unconscious for a couple of seconds. And we were like, no.
No. You've been out cold.
He was out. So we decided to scrap the night out, take him home. And
yeah. Any concussion or?
We don't
unknown.
Still know to this day about his injuries, but we know he really hurt himself. That's all we know.
Yeah. One time I was walking when I was drunk and it was absolutely Baltic freezing out. So I had my hands like in my top.
Yeah.
And I was walking and I'm just clumsy. And I tripped on like a literal curb like that big and I fell and smacked my face into a bollard.
Oh no.
I wasn't unconscious though, and I didn't lose any teeth.
Oh, good.
So it was a win. It was a win, but yeah, that is kind of rough. Yeah. Right. Okay, so we're going to move on now to some quick fire questions. Who's your favourite lecturer and why?
Oh, well, he's not really a lecturer, but he's our like
tech dem.
Yeah, and he is
which is
Craig.
A technical demonstrator for anyone watching that doesn't know that.
I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, neither did I until I came to you.
Yeah. And he is my absolute favourite. I would let him adopt me if he would want to. He's like a father figure to me at this point. Like if I had any problems or if I even just wanted to cry, I'd go straight to him. And he'd be very awkward, but he's...
Which one is it?
Craig
from the product design room.
I love him.
I love Craig.
He's just he's always chatty, but
he is very chatty.
Yeah, he'll keep you in. Like I've missed a whole lecture just talking to Craig before.
He will talk to you for an hour if you let him.
Yeah,
but he's
we
so
love Craig.
Lovely. Yeah, no, I back that. I really like Craig too. He's so fun. City life or countryside?
Oh, now I've always wanted to be a country girl, but I know I'm a city girl at heart.
Favorite takeaway?
Chinese. I do love Chinese.
Your go-to ice cream flavour?
I'd say cookies and cream, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a nice one, to be fair. I always have to go with something like Ferrero Rocher, Kinder Bueno, Nutella. Something chocolatey and hazelnutty.
Too much chocolate I can't do. So I always like having like ice cream and then you have that little bit of extra cookie, don't you?
Yeah.
I like that.
That is nice. What TV show are you watching at the moment?
Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah. I've almost finished it.
Really? I've never reached the end. I stopped watching it like years ago at like season 13 mark, I would say.
Yeah.
What seasons is there now? How many more?
There's about 21 now, I think. Yeah. I could
I'm
be
too
wrong.
far behind to catch up.
There's a lot.
Yeah, like that is too much. The best chat line you've used or heard?
Oh, I haven't heard many, to be honest. I did in first year, but I can't remember much.
Have you ever used any chat lines on anyone?
Not really. The only one I can think of is the one that I used as like on a bouncer just to see if he was like, give me your best pickup line, we'll let you in the club. And I was like, yeah, sure, if I could rearrange the alphabet, I put you and I together. And it's really cringy, but I'm like, that's the only one I could think of.
That's not the worst one I've ever had. No. Yeah. And your must-do in Freshers Week?
Ooh. My must-do is always take a bag with me. And my bag is always filled with like essentials in case I ever needed anything. So like your lip gloss, your chewing gum, a mini hairbrush, some mascara and a mini mirror. Always.
Yeah, I like that. That's very practical. Very practical from our product designer. Amazing. So, why did you decide to go to uni? What made you want to go to uni?
I think I always wanted to do more with things. Like once I finished school, I didn't just want to go straight into work. Like I had already been working and I found that really boring. I didn't want that to just...
Did you go straight from like college or sixth form to uni?
Yes, I went straight to it because I just thought it's better to just continue on your education.
That was exactly my thought. I thought if I take a year out, I don't know if I'm ever going to want to go back.
Exactly. And I've heard a lot from a lot of other people that they took a year out and they haven't gone back because it's so hard to go back to that like routine of waking up, going to a lecture, coming home. So I just thought, right, if I know I wanted to do it,
just do it.
So just do it.
Yeah, completely. Would you say like moving out of home and going to uni has like helped you like find yourself, find your people? Like how has that experience been?
Oh, 100%. I think having that independence and being able to make my choices, like whatever they were, has really helped me grow as a person. It's helped me go from like thinking back in high school where like things didn't really matter to everything I do has a consequence, whether that's positive or negative. I think moving out, you kind of learn that, especially having your people.
Yeah.
People come and go, but it's always about like how you feel and focusing on yourself and your decisions and what you're going to do is the most important step that you need to take.
No, definitely.
And moving out kind of pushed that out of me in a way.
Would you say you found your people at uni?
Yes. I found my partner who I've been with for 3 years at uni. We study the same course.
No way.
Yeah. So I found him. I found some friends that I know I'm going to be friends with for a lifetime.
Yeah.
Others, not so much. But
hey,
people
are there. What did they say? That like cringy quote, and it's like people come into your life for like a reason or a short amount of time. Or like forever or something.
Yeah.
You know, you get the gist. You get the gist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like people, like you said, people do come and go. And sometimes, especially being in uni, there's millions of people all around. Well, not millions, but a lot of people around you.
Yeah.
And you make friends, you don't. They come, they go. And it's just, you just kind of got to get on with it.
No,
really.
Exactly. How have you found studying product design? Like, what's been your favourite project, would you say? My
favourite project, I would say, what I'm doing now.
I feel like any third-year creative that you speak to will say it's their project, like their last project that they do.
I mean, with our last project, we kind of had the most freedom to do what we wanted and focus on something that really inspired us.
Yeah.
So I think having the year to create this project, I've really enjoyed it. And
what was your project about?
So my project was about creating a solution for cancer patients throughout their post-treatment journey at home. And it was really touching to hear other people's stories and understand like how their journey was and understand that even though people's journey could be the same, which kind of is relevant to uni. Everyone's going to uni, everyone's doing their own journey, but how they go through the journey is completely different. It's insane and I've really enjoyed learning about it.
That seems very inspiring.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah. And have you been working part-time whilst you're at uni or?
I have. I'm a part-time waitress.
Nice.
I've really enjoyed every minute of it because a lot of people say that they don't want a job while being at uni.
Yeah.
But I feel like having a job, you don't only get that extra little bit of money in case like you can do what you want with it.
Yeah.
But it also gives you the time you have to have a break from uni. You have to have a break from studying
that's so true.
Doing everything and you just get to work.
Yeah.
And I feel like people should have a job at uni. It is a time to give your mind a bit of a break to just get into that routine of
get
working.
a bit of extra money as well. Yeah.
And you get to do what you want with that money then, can't you?
Yeah.
It's just that extra bit in the pocket.
No, exactly. And have you been on any work placements with product design?
I have. I did a teaching placement.
Nice.
Which was really fun. It wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
The uni was very supportive. You spent like 4 days at the school and 1 day at the university.
Oh, was this in second year of like
yes.
Yeah.
It was really fun. I got to meet the kids. It was very different because you had to kind of learn the rules of being a teacher and not actually being a student. Like you couldn't.
I can't imagine ever being a teacher.
It was really. I said the same thing about myself, but actually I really enjoyed it. And it was.
Do you think it's ever something you're going to go into in the future, or do you think it was just a fun little side quest?
It was a fun little side quest. Yeah. I could potentially see it being something that I could be a bit more intrigued about, but. I think at the moment
not
I just
right
kind of
now.
want to focus
maybe
on
one day in the future.
Yeah.
That's super cool. And what do you hope to do once you graduate? I mean, you've already said you were hoping to do a master's.
Yes, I am.
Do you have any plans after the master's, or are you just sort of doing that and seeing where it goes?
I'm mainly planning to get my PhD. I kind of really want to go into it.
Okay. Academic weapon.
Yeah. I want to stay in like the whole education as much as I can. And then I'm hoping to get some experience working in the industry and seeing what that's like.
That's super cool. That is super cool. So, student life in Cardiff. You're a member of the skiing society?
Yes.
Are you good at skiing?
I would like to say I am.
Okay. Have you been skiing a lot? Like, is that something you did growing up? Or?
Yes. Nice. I used to go on a skiing trip with my dad. It would be like a father-daughter trip for ages until COVID. So I haven't been since. But I have really enjoyed it. I have attempted to go with the skiing society. They go every year. But for the past 2-3 years, they'd either go near Christmas or on my birthday, so I never went.
Oh, when's your birthday?
January.
So you're a fellow Capricorn.
I am.
I'm also a Capricorn.
Are you?
Yeah, I knew there was something I liked about
there was
you.
a connection. I knew it.
So did you meet any friends through the ski society, or obviously not being on trips?
Well, with the skiing society, they are extremely friendly. They do a social every Wednesday.
Nice.
There's a group that would always keep up to date. And I would go on those socials quite a lot. Like even if you didn't want to go on the trip, they would still invite you to come to everything.
Yeah. That's super fun.
Yeah, I met some really fun girls because Cardiff Met and Cardiff Uni kind of like sometimes they do to get to it together. Yeah. And I met some really cool girls and we're still friends to this day.
Nice.
I'm actually going for coffee with one of them next week. So we're all having a bit of a catch up.
Yeah.
But you still get to meet some friends. So.
Yeah. I feel like joining societies does seem like a very good way to meet people.
Yes, it is.
Expand your circles.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Cardiff Nightlife. What would you say is your favourite place to go out in Cardiff? And has that changed from first year to third year? Because I know mine definitely did.
100%.
Yeah.
Because I think living in Cardiff, once coming to uni, I seen it in a completely different light.
Mm-hmm.
Like, before going to uni, my favourite place to go was like Pulse and Prism and places like that. As soon as I went to first year, we'd go to like Prism quite a lot, Circuit quite a lot.
Prism is so first year.
It really is.
All our friends, like, I like had quite a lot of friends that were like Prism reps who would like get their tickets from them and like they get like a little commission and we would always be in Prism.
Always. And Walkabout all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
I was never too big on Walkabout, but...
Not anymore. I would go
like,
to...
No.
Now, I much prefer to go to the pubs.
Mm-hmm.
I'd much prefer to go to like Heidi's if I really wanted to go out, but somewhere where I can sit down. Yeah,
I feel like me and my friends, when we go out, not that I even do much anymore, but like King's always a go-to because you can have a bit of a dance, but there's also like the big smoking area upstairs and stuff. You can sit down.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. So I'm going to wrap this up here. Thank you so much for joining me today, Ash. It's been lovely to talk to you.
That's okay.
And this has been Help, I'm Going to Uni by Cardiff Met, and I'll see you next time.